Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, YouTube? Once again, this is Mr. DTK News. Um, I bring to y'all a new poem, right? It is short, it's simple, and it really hits. Oh shit. No, I'm just playing. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Alright? Alright, here you go. It say, I'm tired of acting like I'm happy. I I'm hurting for real. Can't y'all niggas see that? I'm tired of acting like I'm happy. I'm hurting for real. Um Tell me what y'all think about that problem, and how does it affect you? You feel me? I know it may feel I know that it feels um how y'all will put it. I know y'all may think that it's blam, but yeah, I'm just giving this poem thing a try. You feel me? But what I really wanted to talk to you guys about. Okay, look, I have a problem. Now, tell me what y'all think I should do. Okay, now my partner, his girl, well, his wife, and a couple of the other homies, right? They get locked up for doing what they did. Well, um, it was brought to my attention, right, that them niggas was snitching before they got incarcerated. Before they got incarcerated, they was snitching before they before they even got incarcerated, and they still snitching while they locked up. Now, ain't that some deep shit? Ain't that some deep shit? They was snitching before they got incarcerated, and they still snitching while they locked up. Like, ain't that some deep shit? Like, how would y'all feel? Like, how would y'all feel when one of your family members tell you something about his friends, but um how how would you take that? Like, how would you take that? Like, would you think that they're lying? Would you think that they hating, or how would you take that? Let me know, because like to tell you the truth, y'all, like I I wouldn't know how to feel. I wouldn't know how to feel for like the simple reason is why I feel that way, because they might be lying, they may be trying to start bullshit, but between everybody, you feel me? They might be hating. So I wouldn't know how to feel. I wouldn't even know how to take that. Like, how would you guys take that? Like, if you guys found out that they was snitching before they got incarcerated, and still snitching while they incarcerated, now that's some deep shit. That's some deep shit. Like, honestly, I I don't think anybody would know how to feel or how to take that. Okay, better yet, how would you guys take that? How would you guys feel about that? How would you guys feel about that? Like, would you think that they're lying, or would you think that it's just a whole bunch of animosity and jealousy towards you guys because are um you guys are out there elevating yourselves and trying to elevate other people for you guys could work together as a team. How would you guys feel about that? Let me know because honestly, I wouldn't know how I wouldn't know how to feel about that because I ain't never had that happen to me before. I seriously have not had that happen to me before because everything that I did, I was by myself. Every time every time I went to jail, I was by myself. Every time I was on the road and I was in a high speed chase, I was by myself. Like even even other people was with me when I was doing whatever it is that we was doing, but I was still by myself. If you caught what I was saying, if you caught what I was saying, then you would know what it is. But I I ain't never had that happen before. In order for them to bring that to my attention, it's like it's like damn, that's your partner. That's your partner. That's your girl. You know, like even even though they from your hood, but um they shouldn't even be talking to the police anyway. They shouldn't be talking to the police anyway, especially without a lawyer. Especially without a lawyer present. If they don't have a lawyer present at the moment, there's no reason why they should be talking to them motherfuckers. Like real shit. And any real street nigga will understand that. And if a and if a street nigga don't understand that there's codes and regulations that every street nigga supposed to stand on, if they don't understand that, if they don't understand that, then that's not the type of nigga that you will want on your squad. Then that's not the type of nigga that you would want on your squad. Because 9 out of 10, they'll probably be the one that backdoor your ass. They'll probably be the one they'll probably be the ones that backdoor your ass. And yeah, because what? A couple of months back yonder, uh one of the little homies, one of the little homies, he from 79th and Ada. He was from 79th and Ada. Um a bitch that he was fucking with, she had wound up backdooring him. And and when his mom came home, he had a bullet in his head, sitting on the couch or sitting in a chair, had his money and everything in his hand. He died while he was clutching his money. But somehow, some way, that the news people got everything out of order. They said that he was playing a video game when he died. When he got shot. No, nigga. It's like, no, you dumb motherfuckers. He didn't get shot playing a video game. Them niggas came through the back door. Them niggas came through the back door and went out the front door. You feel me? And then when the police got to the crime scene, they sitting there asking everybody what happened, whatever, whatever, right? Well, come to find out, the bitch had something to do with it. The bitch was the one that had Cuz back door. And hey, and 2 days later, and 2 days later, she came up missing. I don't know. She came up missing. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't need to know what happened. I don't want to know what happened. You feel me? Um, we all seen her on Facebook. You know, we all seen her on Facebook. We we all seen her on Instagram, and she's sitting there talking a bunch of bullshit, talking about, oh, them niggas did him dirty, this, and the other. Why they do him like that? They supposed to be homies. No, bitch. How your homie gonna wind up backdooring you for a bitch that ain't no good? See, the thing is, if the homie was rocking with the homies since day one, why would he backdoor you? Answer me that. Well, then when everybody started putting two together, they they found out that she had one of the enemies sliding through. You feel me? And she the one that told him to go through the back door. She the one that told him to go through the back door. She said that the front door was locked. It's like, bitch, okay, if the front door is locked, why go around to the back where when you could just use the doorbell? When you could just use the doorbell and be like, hey, cuz, open the door. We right here at the door. Wouldn't that be the smarter thing to do? And instead of sending a nigga around to the back door, wouldn't that be smart? Like, if somebody is coming through the back door, you go through the front door. If somebody is coming through the front door, you go through the back door. You feel me? That's why, like, every place that we go to, well, every place that I move to, that's why I always like staying upstairs. I don't like staying downstairs. I don't I don't like staying downstairs for the simple fact is because you can't you you really can't do too much downstairs because you stay right there where there's a gangway. You stay right there where there's a gangway because somebody can come somebody can come through the back and go right out that front door that leads to the parking lot. You feel me? If they wanted to. And it's like, okay, if somebody is at the back door while you shooting through the back door, somebody gonna come through the front door and pop your ass right in the back of the head. You feel me? That's why every apartment that I've moved to always got to be upstairs. Always. Every apartment that I get, it always got to be upstairs. No matter where I'm at, no matter if I move into a duplex or or no matter if I move into a duplex, a condo, I always got to be upstairs because I sit up high and look out low. I look out for all the snakes in the grass. That's why that's why I keep the grass cut. That's why I keep the grass cut. That's why I don't that's why I don't keep a whole lot of friends around me. I don't I don't have new niggas come around me. You feel me? Yeah. And plus and plus I don't like being around a whole lot of people. I've been like that my whole life. Because I'm gonna tell you like this. The more people you have around you, the more problems you have. The less people around you, the less problems you have. Like if you find if you find your new your significant other, y'all it'll just be y'all two. It'll just be y'all two, nobody else. You feel me? Because the more people you let into your camp, the more problems you gonna have. Because they problems got problems, and it's just problems on top of problems. Problems that y'all don't need or that y'all don't want. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Like like that. Like everybody goes through that situation when people get to snitching, people get in the back door other people and shit. People people like that, people like that can't be trusted. People like that can't be trusted. For the simple fact is, if they tried to backdoor your ass once already, what you think they gonna do? What you think they gonna do? They gonna get around some new niggas and be like, oh, this person, this person that. You feel me? You know, that's why look, that's why every apartment or every house or every spot that I go to or that I move to, I always have my spot to where the person would hurt themselves instead of me hurting them. You feel me? Because if I hurt somebody, I wind up going to jail. If I hurt somebody, I wind up going to jail. That's that. But if they wind up hurting themselves, if they wind up hurting themselves, that's them. That's their problem. You feel me? That's why every place I go, I always have my shit booby trapped. I always have my shit booby trapped. You feel me? Like if if somebody was walking through the house, through my house right now, it's like, okay, better watch your step. Because if you make one false move, you're done. Cause your leg might get blown off. Your leg might get blown off. You feel me? Or you might stick your stick your foot in a bear trap. You feel me? You might you might go stick your hand in some rat glue. You feel me? You might stick your hand in some rat glue. You feel me? You all kind of things could happen. You feel me? You might be walking through and you hit that wrong tile on the floor. Guess what? Guess what's gonna happen? You gon' you gonna fall through that towel, that them towels that's on the floor, and when you fall through that hole, you don't know what's in that hole. You feel me? In that hole, it might be a whole bunch of sharp objects. You know those spikes that they use for the railroad tracks. That might end up going through your two of those might end up going through your leg. You feel me? Two of those might end up going through your leg. And if you try to pull your leg up out that hole, guess what? Your whole leg is gone. Your whole leg is gone. Like I went to military school. Okay. Now I would have a person's house booby trapped like a motherfucker. I have a person's house booby trapped like a motherfucker. You feel me? Like like you might do certain shit and you don't know what it does. Like you know how they have the string for the light, you feel me? If you pull that motherfucker, you might blow yourself up. You might blow yourself up right along with everybody else in the house. You feel me? Or you might go to get in your car. It might be a bomb in your car. You feel me? It might be a bomb in your car. Your alternator might go out on you. Your alternator might go out on you when you on the street, or you might not have no brakes, or you might not have no brakes. You feel me? Or somebody somebody could stick some rat poisoning in your food, or somebody can go outside and get some grass and put that shit in the blender while they making your while they making your food, or they making a drink for you, and you go to drink, or you go to drink it, them shards of the leaves and stuff, they cutting your ass from the inside. They cutting everything you own from the inside. You feel me? Yeah. Like that, like I learned a whole lot of stuff by being in military school. Okay. I'm trying to go back to military school. Like I'm trying to go back to military school. You know, look, like if somebody started shooting through these walls right now, I won't end up dead. I won't end up dead. You know why? Because inside these walls is metal. Inside these walls is metal. Inside this door right here, metal. You feel me? The windows, bulletproof. The windows, bulletproof. My mom's car that I helped her get, bulletproof. The car that I helped my mom get, bulletproof. That's why I went and got my mom the dash cam and put the dash cam in her car. You feel me? Yeah. You want to know why I did that? Because I know because I know how jealous motherfuckers can be, and I know how scandalous niggas could be. And I also know how scandalous niggas can be. And I know how niggas would try to use the love of your life to get close to you. You feel me? But yeah. With that being said, I watch everybody that watches me. I watch everybody that watches me, because that's just me. If you watching me, I'm gonna watch you. You feel me? Because if you try to kill me, I'm gonna kill you before you try to kill me. I watch everybody. I watch the people that that's in the grocery store that's around me. I watch the police. I watch everybody that's out on the road. I watch everybody that's walking by. I watch I watch everybody because you don't know what they own. You feel me? You don't know what they own. You feel me? You might try to offer them a drink or or you might want to just say hi, good morning, good afternoon. You feel me? And they may have they might have their panties in a bunch and try to hurt you or try to do something to you. So yeah, like like that's why I got smart. That's why I got smart. I went and got my gun license. I went got my gun license. So I do have license to shoot. I do have license to with no hesitation, with no problem. You feel me? Um, I have everything registered. I have I have everything registered. Um, I got rental insurance on everything. Like you guys, everything that you guys buy, you you guys should get rental insurance. Like what that means is if somebody break into your house and they take everything in your house, the apartment complex has to pay for that. If they don't, they wind up getting sued. They wind up getting sued. And the people that is back there up under my mom's window right now, that y'all hear talking, those those is my enemies, known as my stalkers, known as my stalkers. Just look, just like I, just like I told you, just like I told you guys earlier about them trying to use the love of my life to to get at me, to get closer to me. It's like, okay, go ahead, try to, but all you're doing is hurting yourself. That's all that they're doing. That's all that they're doing. Because if if anything if anything happens to the place that I lay my head, do you know that they're bringing trouble to themselves? Because while they look, just like I told y'all, while they watching me, I'm watching them, and while I'm watching them watch me, my folks is is watching me watch them. Like, okay, like everybody that knows me, like everybody knows that I love the hell out of my ex. Like everybody that knows me, they know that I love the hell out of my ex. And in order for them to play with her life like that, that's kind of that's fucked up. In order for them to play with her life like that, that's fucked up. Because in reality, if you look at it, it's gonna be two lives gone. I'm gonna wind up losing my life, and they gonna wind up losing their life. You feel me? And it's like, okay, don't play with nobody's life. If you want to play with somebody's life, play with your own. Don't don't involve nobody else into what you got going on. You feel me? Because if something happens, it's all gonna fall back on you. You feel me? It's all gonna fall back on the person that brought her into their drama. You feel me? It's not gonna fall back on me. It's gonna fall back on the other person. Because for the simple fact is, like, for the simple fact is, I watch them while they watch me, you know, and it's like, okay, I know what y'all trying to do. Okay. Now, as I was sitting here, I was watching a movie. Dig this, y'all. I was sitting here watching a movie last night, right? You know, I'm sitting here watching a movie, um, drinking my liquor and shit, and they sitting here talking like they do all night, every night. Um, one guy gets on the horn, right? One guy gets on the horn, and he was like, "Oh, who is he talking to? Who is this? Who is that? Who called his phone? Who this? Who that? Who is he talking to?" And it's like, nigga, why you worried about who I'm talking to? Why you worried about who in my house? About what I'm doing? Should worry about what you doing. You shouldn't be you shouldn't be worried about me. You feel me? And it's like, oh, uh, we're gonna go up there and kick in his door. It's like, okay, oh, really? Okay, come and kick in this door. Because soon as you kick in this door, guess what's on the side of me? Guess what's on the side of me? Yes, my bitch special. Okay, and she got 7 friends with her. And she got 7 friends with her. So that's 14. Okay? Now, soon as they kick in that door, bow! Nothing but headshots. Nothing but headshots. Now, the law, let me explain something to y'all. Because not too many people know this. But if you break into somebody's house, they have the right to shoot you. They have the right to shoot you because you broke in to their house. And once you enter their property, you know what that's called? That's called breaking and entering, which is a 459. Which is a 459. Especially if you break into to a private property, if you break into a private property and a person shoots you, they not gonna say that it's manslaughter. You feel me? They not gonna hit you with no manslaughter or anything like that. Because the law says before you shoot a person that's entering your house, you have to give off 3 warning shots. Okay? So if you give off 3 warning shots and they don't back up, then you have the right to kill and shoot them because your life is being threatened. You feel me? Your life is being threatened because they used force. They used force, okay? Which is known as strong arm. You feel me? That's why when I was locked up, that's why I was studying the law. That's why I was studying the law. But anyways, with that being said, I'm not giving off no warning shots. I'm not giving off no warning shots. I'm gonna put 2 bullets in your head. I'm gonna put 2 bullets in your head, and then I'm gonna put two. I'm gonna put 3 holes in the door. I'm gonna put 2 holes in the door from the inside, and then I'm gonna put another hole in the wall from the inside. And that extra gun and that other gun, I'm gonna stick it in your hands. I'm gonna stick that gun in your hands. You feel me? Because when the police come, they gonna ask, did he have a gun or did he have a knife? What weapon was he possessing? And they look down, they gonna see that firearm. They gonna see that firearm in your hand with your fingerprints on it. You feel me? And one and once they see that, they gonna bag that gun for evidence and shit like that. Because that gun is gonna have your fingerprints all over it. And plus they won't take me to jail. They won't take me to jail because all that they're gonna do is just possess. All they gonna do is try to repo my firearms. All they gonna do is try to repo my firearms. That's all that they gonna do. That's all they gonna do because the law it says that you have the right to protect yourself. You have the right to bear arms. But at the same time, you have to have a gun license. You have to have a gun license to possess a firearm. That's why I went and got my gun license. That's why I went, got my gun license. You feel me? So now I have a gun that's legally registered. Let me show you something. See? Look. I am fully legal. Look at that. So if if I if I shoot and I kill one of y'all, it ain't my fault. I didn't do it. But yeah, that's what I train people. That's what I train people for. That's what I train people for. I train people to get their gun license. Um, I I also train people for different things. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I train people in getting their gun license. I train people in getting a guard card. Um, like I am a businessman. Okay, I am a businessman. Um, I got my own business. I have my I have my own business for about 4 years. My business license go go state to state. It's something that me and my sister created together. Um, what else would you guys like to know about my business? Um, I'm trying to get a contract at the Save Mart Center right here. I'm trying to see if they'll let me be the security guard right here at the Save Mart Center. Um, well, I was working at the Save Mart Center where they have all the football games and stuff at, and then I was working at Chachilla. I was working at Chachilla. I really didn't like working at Chachilla because the way that they treat the inmates, like the way that they treat the inmates, um, I wasn't feeling that. The way that they was treating the inmates, I wasn't feeling that. I wasn't I wasn't feeling that. So that's why I quit. That's why I quit. Because the things that they was doing to the inmates, I wasn't I wasn't feeling that. I really wasn't. Because don't no human being deserve to be treated like that. Like they the way that they was treating them inmates was was horrible. You feel me? And it's like damn, this is how they treat y'all. And it's like damn, like I don't know. I can't explain it to you guys, but I didn't like the way that they was treating the inmates. Um, I looked up on the TV one day, right? I'm flipping through the TV, see what was on. It was my first day home. I wanted to sit back, relax, uh, and have me a shot. So I'm flipping through the TV, and I'm looking like, damn, I was just up there at that prison. I was just up there at that prison. You know, some of the inmates was getting sexually assaulted by the CEOs that worked there. Um, some of the CEOs had babies by the inmates that was locked up. You know, and it's like wow, that's just wow. That's just like that's I wouldn't know how to explain it. Like that's something that I can't explain because when I was locked up in prison, um, I had to go I had to go do 4.5 years. I had to go do 4.5 years. Okay? Now, my first time, my first time to the pen was when I was 13 years old. That was my first time to the pen. Is when I was 13 years old because they charged me as an adult. They charged me as an adult because I got caught driving a stolen car with a bunch of cocaine in the trunk. With a bunch of cocaine in the trunk and a sawed-off shotgun in the passenger seat. At the at the time, at the time, the gun wasn't registered. Um, so they locked me up for that. We'll do whatever, whatever. Well, as I got older and I started getting violated for everything that I did. Well, one time I got violated for going on the run for 2 years. Well, I get locked up. I meet this white boy, right? The white boy was telling me, he was like, hey, cuz I got 90 years. I got 90 years. And you wanna know how old he was? He was 16. He was 16 at the time. And they hit him with 90 years. So you know what he did? He hung himself. He hung himself in his cell at the age of 16. And I'm just sitting there looking damn. Like I could I could see I could see you feeling bad because you did what you did, but you didn't have to kill yourself. You know, you You didn't have to kill yourself. You know, that's that. And that right there fucked my head up. Like that right there, that fucked my head up. And when they let me out, like like when they let me out, I I was just like, hey, hold on, wait a minute. Don't get too close to me with that rope. You feel me? Like that's why I don't like ropes now. I don't like being around ropes. I don't like for ropes to have a knot tied behind it or anything like that because it makes me feel like you gonna try to hang me. And if I feel like you trying to hang me, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn around and that bitch special gonna put two hollow points in your head. But yeah, I don't know. But but you know what though? One thing, look, I ain't gonna lie. One thing that that I did, one thing that I did, I I became a better person. I learned from my mistakes. I found out what I was doing wrong. I found out what I was doing wrong. I learned from my mistakes, and now I'm trying to, I'm trying to, I'm trying to correct my mistakes that that I have made throughout the 41 years that I've been living. I'll be 41 in 6 months. In 6 months, I'll be 41. Hey, to tell you the truth, guys, I don't want to get old. I don't want to get old. Like, like I'm afraid to get old. I'm afraid to get old. Like, I'm afraid to get old because, the only reason I'm afraid of getting old because once I get old, I I won't be able to have no kids. I still don't have no kids. Who the hell gonna have kids by an old person? Who the hell gonna want to have kids by an old person? Like that's one of the reasons. Like that's one of the reasons why I'm afraid of getting old. Because for the simple fact is, I would be too old to have any kids. I'll be too old to do anything. I'll be too old to have kids. I'll be too old to get married. You feel me? Hey, that brings me to my next subject. That brings me to my next topic. that brings me to my next topic. Like I wanted to get married, right? I wanted to get I wanted to get married to my ex, right? So I went and bought a wedding ring. Okay. I wanted to put it on her finger. I wanted to put it on her finger, but I didn't get a chance to do that. I either wanted to get married for my birthday or for her birthday. But anyways, I had I had my brother help me wrap it up in the 49ers wrapping paper. Yeah, it had the the red and silver bow on it. And then wait, where is it? Oh, and then I got her the teddy bear. I got her the teddy bear right along with the card and some roses and some roses. But the thing with the roses died. The roses died. So I had to throw the roses away. Like the only thing that I kept was the card and the bear. The card and the bear is it's somewhere over there. I don't know. It's somewhere over there. But yeah, I kept on. I kept it for the simple fact is it's cute and cuddly. It is cute and cuddly. You want to know something else, you guys? I miss my ex. Yeah, I miss my ex. No, I'm not crying. No, I'm not crying. My eyes is just watery. Something flew into my eyes. I'm not crying. But yeah, like I was saying, I had my brother take the wedding ring back a couple of days ago. Like my brother, he took the he took the wedding ring back for me a couple of days ago. Um, the only reason I had my brother take the wedding ring back is because it was just sitting on my mom's table. It was just sitting on my mom's table. It was just sitting there. And every time I looked at it, I would think of her. I would think of my ex. And then my eyes, they'd get watery. No, I'm not crying. Hey, 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 you, Jesse, stop saying that I'm crying. Because I'm not crying. My eyes is watery, damn it. That's all. My eyes is fucking watery, damn it. But anyways, with that being said, um I had my brother take the wedding ring back. Okay, one once my brother took the wedding ring back, that money um I'm gonna use that money for when I leave. Okay. Um when I when I leave, I'm gonna be relocating my business back east. I'm gonna be relocating my business back east. Um I plan on trying to buy a house. Like me and my little cousin, we're trying to get a house. We're trying to get a house out of the state of California because for the simple fact is everything back east is way cheaper. The cost of living in in the state of California, it's high. The cost of living is high. Um, not not too many uh not too many jobs are available. The president is cutting jobs. Nobody's really hiring. Um, it's all kind of stuff going wrong with the economy. Look, that's why me and my sister started our business. Um, I went from paying I went from paying everybody $20 an hour. I pay everybody $23 hourly. I pay everybody $23 hourly because that way after taxes and after everything they still have money left over for their kids, they self, and they will have money to go and do certain things. You feel me? Um, like what I was saying, like if me and if me and my ex did get married, and something happened to me, like like she would have like um she would have a house, she would have a business that she could run. You feel me? Because the the business that me and my sister started, me and my sister told each other it is gonna be a family business. It is gonna be a family owned business. So what that means is what that means is since I don't since I don't have since I don't have no kids, since I don't have no kids, if something if something happens to me, my my sister kid would take over the business. My other my other sister my other sister is in Texas. My other sister, she's in Texas. Like since I don't have no kids, so everything that I have and that I possess is gonna go to my brother, my sister, and my other little sister's kid. So so my family will be taken care of. My family would be taken care of since I don't have a family of my own. Yeah, that yes, Jesse. Yes, Jesse. That was my plan to have about 4 to 6 kids. Yeah, I love kids. I love kids, and kids love me. Um, hey, you guys, listen, listen to listen to this short poem. Like, I'm looking for something else to add to it. Like, I don't know what else to add to it. This is how I started off. It says, I'm tired of acting like I'm happy. I'm not happy for real. I'm hurting. I'm hurting for real. I am hurting for real. For real, for real. I'm tired of acting like I'm happy. I'm hurting for real. Can anybody see that? But yeah, um, I just I just stopped the I just stopped writing after for real. After for real, I stopped writing because I didn't know what else to put. I didn't know what else to put. But I hope y'all like it. But yeah, with that being said, um I do hope to have some kids. I hope to have some. And yes, I do want to get married. Hey, you know what, you guys? That was my dream. That right there, that that was my dream to get married on the beach. To go to like Hawaii and get married. Yeah. Having having the white doves floating around in the air. Yeah. That would have been sick with it. Or get the blue doves and have the blue doves. Yeah. 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 Oh shit. Hey, you guys, my uncle, he joined my live. Hey, Uncle Brian, what's up? How y'all doing? My Uncle Brian joined my live, you guys. my Uncle Brian say, my Uncle Brian say, nigga, try to fix what was broken between you and your ex. That's all you could do is try to fix it. Damn it, just try to fix it. Because I'm getting tired of you calling me every night and telling me how much you miss your ex. Oh, wow, Uncle Brian, you gonna do me like that? Wow. You gonna do me like that on my podcast? Oh, that's fucked up. see, see, people, you see how family, you see how family do you. See, my uncle, he didn't told, he didn't told y'all, he didn't told y'all how bad I miss my ex and how much I miss my ex. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I do call my uncle at nighttime. and tell him how much I miss my ex. Because I do that with my Aunt Michelle too. I do that with my Aunt Michelle too. Yeah. And my mom, she doesn't talk. She doesn't talk. My mom, she say I talk too much. But yeah. I yeah, I do call my uncle and complain to him how about how much I miss my ex. I do the same thing. I do the same thing to my Aunt Michelle. Why? Why do I Jesse, did you just ask me why do I call to talk to them? Why? Because my ex has me blocked on Facebook. Um, my mom, she say I talk too much, and nobody else will answer the phone for me. And nobody else will answer the phone for me. The only one, the only ones that would answer the phone for me is my aunt and uncle, because my uncle, he works the night shift. My uncle, he works the night shift, and my aunt Michelle, when I call and talk to her, she'll barely be getting home. She'll barely be getting home from work because my aunt Michelle, she's a doctor. She works at the community hospital here in Fresno. My and you already know, and you guys already know what my uncle does. My uncle, he's a pig for Fresno, for Clovis Police Department. So, like, that's why at nighttime I'll be talking to my uncle because my uncle he works the night shift. So when my aunt Michelle gets home, he'll barely be going to work. He goes to work like at 2:30, like 2:30 in the morning. And my aunt, she'll be getting off work about 2:30. So by the time she gets home, it's like what, 3:15, 3:15, 3:20. Yeah. So that's why I'm always talking to them, because um the older people, my bad, the elderly people, they always tell me stuff that would help me. Like, because they always telling me stuff that would help me through life. You feel me? So that's why I call and talk to them. That's why I call to talk to them. Um, because like they understand me. They understand me better. They understand me better than anybody else would understand me, because most people that I talk to, they don't they don't really understand the things that I be talking about. So it's like, so it's like, okay, I wound up talking to older people. I wound up talking to the elderly. Yep. So, what does anybody, what does everybody want to talk about? Somebody, anybody, get on, get on my news feed and talk about something. I can't, I can't sit here and talk about my problems. You know what? How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing today? What does everybody have planned for the weekend? Anybody got any special plans for this weekend? Um, do you guys plan on going out this weekend? Do you guys plan on taking a trip or what? What is it that you guys have planned? Well, you guys, um, my plan is to try to get a house. Like right now, right now I am focused on trying to get a house, and I am also focused on relocating my company. Um, I'm relocating the company back east. I'm relocating the company back east. Um, yeah. I plan on relocating the company back east. Um, for the simple fact is, all my family members are relocating. My brother, him, and his significant other, they're gonna be somewhere down south. My mom, she's thinking about going to Texas. My mom is thinking about going down there to Texas, and I'm gonna be back east. I'm gonna be back east. I'm gonna be in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm gonna be back in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Why I'm moving? Why I'm moving back east? For the simple fact is, out here in Fresno, California, there's nothing out here for me. There's nothing out here for me. I have nothing out here. I don't have nothing out here for me. Um, so there's no reason for me to be out here. There's no reason for me to be out here. Um, yeah, that's that. There's no reason for me to be out here because I have nothing out here. Um, I have I have no kids. I have no wife. So there's nothing that's holding me back. There's nothing that's holding me back to make me stay here in Fresno, California. Like if I had something here in Fresno, California, I wouldn't mind staying out here in Cali, but I wouldn't I wouldn't I wouldn't stay in Fresno per se. I'll probably move like the San Diego, Stockton, Merced, Madera, Hanford, Chowchilla, or any of those places. Yeah. Okay, you guys. Um, I I you guys, I'm not even gonna read that poem again. I'm not even gonna read that poem again because I know that y'all probably heard it. I know that y'all probably heard it 3 or 2 times, if more. No, but I I don't know. I don't know why I like that poem. I don't know why I like that poem, but that poem right there, it it gives me something to look forward to. It it gives me something to look forward to, and and it also helps me. It also helps me to try to fix the things that was broken. It also helps me try to fix the things that was broken. You know? You know what I mean? Okay. But yeah, I'm not gonna read that poem again. Hey, uh, Jesse, he goes, hey, read that poem again. I really like that poem. And I also read that poem to my significant other. Oh wow. Wow. People actually hey, people actually be listening to my poems. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Jesse, for listening to my poem. I hope there's words in there that that I hope basically what this poem is made for. It is made for people to try to fix things that was broken, or try to fix things that was out of place. And I hope I hope it helps people. I hope it helps people. Like it started to it helped me a little bit. Nah, it helped me a little bit because I do I do try to fix what what was broken, between me and my ex, but my ex, she has me blocked on Facebook. She had she has me blocked on Facebook. So yeah, damn. I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that. But yeah, yep, that's that. All right, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. Have a blessed evening. Yeah.